What's going on, YouTube? It is Craig Harris, the Big Birthday Podcast in the house. Let me check my sound. Let me turn that down. What's going on, YouTube? All right, there it is. All right, let me turn that down. Hopefully that'll clean itself up there. All right, there we go. What is going on, though? It's the Big Birthday Podcast from Craig Harris, the black man in the green chair. I am here in full effect. The week has been nuts. I have been at work. There's been tons of news breaking. We got hearts and minds breaking all over the internet. We got some Xbox X news. We got some PlayStation news. I got to give a huge shout out to like everybody, like all the subs. I mean, like everybody. I mean, I wish I could read everybody's names off on the list here, but honestly, I can't. But as promised with the Big Birthday Podcast, it is a free-for-all. That means everybody will be demodded and everybody can just go in on each other in that chat room if they want to. You know, then I will pick the mods back up probably on Saturday. Also, big shout out to Porter Rock 77. Go check out that 60 Frames No Lag podcast. He gave me a Vine yesterday. It was myself, Next Gen 720. Let's see who else was in there. All Day came in there. So it was a good old fashioned podcast. Good topics. Big shout out to my man Zaire because he's brought up. It was a good podcast yesterday. Hopefully everybody can go check that out. Go sub to all those guys' channels if you haven't yet. Even if you disagree with them, it's okay to disagree, okay? That's what it's all about. Like I said, today, the First Amendment is in full effect. So I think it's the First Amendment. Yeah, that is in full effect here today. It is dog eat dog, okay? It is the brutality of truth. But I just wanted to kick back, have a lot of fun. Huge game releases. I did pick up that Lost Legacy Uncharted. So big shout out to somebody I'm sub to, Jimmy B Gaming, for solving all these puzzles. Because you all know I hate puzzles like with a passion. Like I hate it like an afro hates a Jerry curl. So shout out to all the people whose videos I'm going to be going to solve these cotton picking puzzles. So, but I have seen reviews on it. It's getting real high reviews. So I do appreciate it. Everybody out there doing what they need to do so that I can go ahead and get my fraud on and play the game. Also, big shout out to J-Dub. We're going to try to throw a Madden podcast, hopefully this weekend sometimes. So, yeah, I'm going to remove the wrench from everybody. So, I mean, it's not just, yeah, it's today, it's a free for all. So it is a free for all. So it is nothing, nobody's done anything wrong. It's just me doing this as I promised because I was thinking about it. And so, but everybody, I'll pick up the same mods, but I'm gonna mod different people because a lot of people come to the podcast for different reasons, and everybody deserves to be a mod, at least for a month. So, yeah, but yeah. So August 23rd was my birthday. It was yesterday. I was at work, so I, did the 60 Frames No Lag podcast again. Big shout out to Porter Rock. But we'll get into the news here because again, I worked Sunday. Gamescom was Sunday, and ever since Gamescom, there's been so much happen. I mean, I'll break some news now. One, Rise of the Tomb. Now these are going to be old games. If you buy an Xbox X, so big shout out to the people who are again making that early investment in the Xbox because they're not due any games for another 36 months exclusive to that title, exclusive to that box, if they get them at all. And I've explained to people what is going on. Thank you all for the birthday wishes, by the way. I appreciate it, honestly. It was a wild one. It was a while. Like I said, I got my hands on that. I got. We're gonna go see Close Encounters of the Third Kind next week in 4K. They're re-releasing it, the 40-year anniversary. It is my favorite movie. Again, Steven Spielberg. Big shout out to him. He's re-releasing that in theaters. They reshot it in 4096p. That is what 4K is, people. We're going to go see it in the DX theater. So I'm going to feel it when those ships are coming in. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't watched Close Encounters of the Third Kind, do yourself a favor and go ahead and do it. But what is going on out there? So yes, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the first game that I saw. Now these are going to be older games. Rise of the Tomb Raider, again, but let's look at it. Rise of the Tomb Raider is native 4K on the Xbox. It's 4K 30. It's already been tested. This is in alpha mode. It's running at ultra settings. So this is good news if you want to go back and play this game. But remember, this game was 1080p on the Xbox One already. So it was already optimized. It was 1080p 30. And again, they were able to enhance it up to 4K native. So big shout out to those people. And again, if you're going to go ahead and rebuy that game or however you want to put it, I don't know as far as how the DLC, so I don't know if it's going to be a definitive mode, but they've got similar modes to what the pros got. They've got a 1080p 60 mode. They've got like another mode, and they got 3 modes. So, but yeah, they've got, it is 4K native, Spartan God, but it's 30 FPS. So, and also they just announced, I think, not Killing Floor, Killer Instinct. Again, another first-party game. I think it was announced at 720p, or then they got it to 900p a patch. But they were able to get that game, first party, to 4K as well. So, again, they're delivering. If you all, again, want to jump into that ecosystem, if you want to jump into that 4K ecosystem, then there you go. The compromise, will it be checkerboard or enhanced 4K? From what I understand, it's native 4K. So it is native 4K. So now, is there some kind of it's going to have some dips and dumps and stuff like that. But again, the game is 2 years old. I think it came out in 2015. So, I don't think it's going to release until late November. But it is what it is. That patch, I think, will be part of it. Also, the power of the cloud. The cloud is going to help run some of the 4K stuff. So you're going to be able to store some of your assets in the cloud so that they can help you not eat up so much space. I mean, this is all stuff that's just broke in the last hour. So I'll thank you for saying I'm 21. Thank you so much. So Rise of the Tomb Raider is 18. Yeah, again, it's true 4K. Well, thank you, Ryan. It's true 4K. I mean, again, it's not a comparison thing. It's true 4K on the Pro, and it's native 4K on the Xbox X. I mean, the game's 2 years old. It was already optimized. So the cloud sounds like DRM. Okay. Maybe we can name the cloud DRM. And check this out. So y'all are going to laugh at this. So I've been playing Forza 3. And Forza 3 is 30 FPS. It's a good game. But you can race, when you race on some of these circuits, you can name the circuit. So I've been naming all the tracks after PlayStation games. So I call one of the tracks PlayStation Pro. So, but I've got some kick-ass cars on there. I got like 4 cars. People were on the Xbox were making fun of me, saying that I did not have enough cars. And to me, I did. I forgot the name of the cars. Like, I got like 3 or 4 cars. I've got a GT Mustang on there, but I was having trouble. They're going to ban me. Okay. I was having trouble with that game because all those cars I was getting was rear-wheel drive, and I made them all-purpose drive. And now that I've made them all-purpose drive, a Ford Tempo, I think it's a Mustang I got. I put this nice chrome paint job on it. It's pretty neat. People go to that thing, Situated Spoon 26. Go to that, and you all can look and see what my car looks like. So, you know, it's a pretty. I mean, but I've got that. I got a red. I have like a red sports car on there. I'm trying to win a truck, but I'm not gonna. I'll tell you what I'm not gonna do, and it pissed me off. I got all the music stations except some kind of station that it gave me a 14-day trial on. And this is just one more thing that people got to understand about Microsoft is that they're going to a service-based node, but they've got some kind of gaming. They've got a music station on there called Groove Music. And then you got to pay for this shit out of pocket. I mean, it's like you got to sign up for it. I'm like, what is this bullshit? But it's a service-based console. So, and again, this is what I was saying yesterday. When shout out to Iron Wolf because he was on the podcast as well. What Iron Wolf and Porter Rock and Next Gen 720, what they truly do not understand is that they feel that, I mean, again, like I used to feel, Microsoft has a roadmap that they can follow to help get back in the game, but they're not. And shout out to Jimmy B Gaming because he said this the other day. Microsoft is no longer competing with Sony. Okay, they are competing with Nintendo. That's why you're seeing that Super Lucky Tales and Cuphead. And again, I'm gonna buy Cuphead, you know, day one. And I've said that I'm not going to not get that game. But they said it has no multiplayer or co-op. That's the first thing they say. Well, I mean, again, I'm not buying it for multiplayer or co-op, but I just want to play the game. I love that kind of animation. It looked pretty cool. I'm sure it sounds great. So, but it is what it is. I just do not know. Yeah, Cuphead. I know I'm actually supporting the games, you know, but yeah, but shout out to all these guys. Black Bond did a good video on the people in the Xbox community. So did Titanfall Princess. Let me tell you, with Titanfall Princess, when I see her on the Xbox, she is playing games. Okay, and I am playing games. I have taken a screenshot to bury the Xbox community with because all these people that I'm friends with at one point were watching Netflix. Even Psycho Gamer was watching something called HBO Go. My point is that this is what they made the console for. They made it for people to do stuff like that. So that's been my point the whole time. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Cuphead. So nothing's wrong with Cuphead. I mean, I'm going to buy it. I get it. It's not for everybody. And the stuff that I like, you all may not like. I'm even looking into buying, is it Railroad Tycoon? But I like trains. You know, so I mean, I'm just a kid at heart. So like that perk you get on Fallout, it was a child at heart. So I'm buying, you know, I'm going to more than likely buy that. So just because I want to see how I do as a Railroad Tycoon. So, but I'm going to check that out. Also, XCOM 2, if you liked XCOM, it's coming out with its DLC here pretty soon. Something like Rise of the Fallen or something like that. But yeah, it'll be hit on PC, then come to console. And let me go into what's happening within the Xbox community after Gamescom. So, all right, let me settle in here. So Microsoft, Microsoft never said wait till Gamescom. We got a whole bunch of new games to show you guys. Okay, Microsoft never said that. Never. What you had are a bunch of fanboys, and again, fanboys and fangirls that people are sub to, who was going around saying, well, let's wait till Gamescom. Well, what came out at Gamescom? I mean, again, what I saw, I had no problem with. Now, here's what I want from Gamescom. Gloves that Major Nelson had. That's what I'm talking. You give me those white gloves and that couch that they have, man, because I need that L-shaped couch. I want that, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about Aaron Greenberg in a second. So, but I want that couch they were sitting on. It said Xbox, or it had 4K on it or something like that. But look, let me give I'm gonna give them a round of applause because they have delivered on their promise of 4K. Okay, now it's going to be 4K 30. It's going to be true 4K most of the time, so dynamic and things like that. And if If what you want is to go back and play some old games, okay, then that's the console to be on. I'm telling you right now, I just do not. I'm extremely confident to say that I don't see Star Wars Battlefront being 4K or Call of Duty. But again, if you are a 4K whore, then you need to be playing on PC in the first place. Okay, that's where you need to be playing. I mean, I like 1440p, like that game Hitman that came out that's enhanced on the Pro. 1440p HDR. You know, I'm good with that. So, yeah, the Minecraft bundle was disappointing, but that's a game that they are associated with. I liked Halo. I haven't played Gears yet. So Forza, I like Forza 3. I am going to get Forza, I guess, 7. So, but one video that came out early this morning that was rendered, I did put a link in the description, is Yang Yi. Okay? Yang Yi is not some console fanboy or anything like that. He gives you good, legit information. That's where I've been going to get what's going on, Frozen Magna. He's been giving me, like, that's the when I go to get Mass Effect news and things like that, he's one of the legit guys, not these other idiots that got early access and lied. But he gave, I mean, you all really need to go check his channel out. I did put the link in the description. You all go check that out because it is eerie what Sony is doing to Microsoft this generation. And I've said, remember, for the last couple of weeks, there's a reason why Aaron Greenberg, who has admitted they're still talking to Sony about crossplay. It's because Microsoft really needs crossplay to survive going forward. Okay, they want to be able to walk out on stage and be able to say, oh, you want to play MLB The Show? You need to go ahead and play, and you don't have, you know, if you want to play MLB The Show, you don't need a PlayStation. That's crossplay. You can get an Xbox for that. You want to play Mario Kart, whatever, Mario Kart 10, whatever you want to call it, you don't need a Nintendo system. You can come and get an Xbox. So it is what it is. So it's you know, and the reason why they want crossplay is because going forward, they're not going to be making a ton of exclusives. All right. I'm not here to say that their games aren't going to look good and stuff like that, because the games that I've seen really do look good. I mean, and as the developers get their hands around the tech, the games are going to look good. But a lot of that stuff is going to be old stuff. You know, going forward, a lot of the games are going to be dynamic 4K. That's just the reality. So Xbox lied about the X1 selling out day one. Again, look, I live in Lexington, Kentucky, and all things for Amazon is here in Lexington. I'm talking about their main United States hub is here in Lexington. So everything that goes through anything that goes out. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Anything that goes out of you know, into the United States goes through here. I can tell you right now, Amazon still got more Xboxes, but they can't put them out for more orders yet because the initial stuff did sell out. But again, they didn't have a whole lot of them. You know, they didn't have a whole lot of them. And you can go to Target right now and still get some if you want one. Or you can go ahead and get a Xbox X in a year or two and then put a sticker on it. Oh my goodness. So, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, what else has happened this week? So we had Gamescom. You had a negative reaction from a lot of the Xbots, okay? Meaning that you can't take these guys seriously, and let me tell you why. Because this is the big birthday podcast, so it's time to tell all. A lot of these cats that have built their subscriptions have built it on misinformation and outright lying. I'll just call it misinformation. they are banned. Like if they apply to go to E3, like physically apply, like I can because I have a YouTube page and I've got a certain amount of views and things like that. I could apply to go to E3 and apply for press. I'm not going to do it, but I could apply for press and I could get a press pass. These cats can't do it. Microsoft has banned them from all their events. There's actually people online right now who are true Xbox guys who got access to the Scorpio or Scorpion, whatever it's called. They already have it. They've unboxed it on TV. You know, so it is what it is. And that's because that's who Microsoft wants representing their brand. They don't want cats like that who are just outright not telling you the truth. So, but it, you know, and that's a lot of them were pissed off, Spartan. Yeah, I mean, but understand why they're upset is because they didn't get a whole lot of the games that they thought they were going to get at E3. Excuse me. So they turned around and they immediately said, "Oh, they're going to show them at Gamescom." Okay, and then they didn't get them at Gamescom, so they're running out of conferences. I mean, they are going to do Tokyo Gaming Show. You know, they are going to do Tokyo Gaming Show. All right, you all don't have to retract any messages. It's a free for all. So it's a free for all. So anybody can say whatever they want. It's a day. You know, today it's this birthday free for all. And I promised this like a month and a half ago. So people can say whatever they want to say. It's you know, if you don't like it, just ignore them. Okay, so you all don't have to. So I mean, as long as it's not anything pornography. Okay, anything else goes. Anything else goes. So, but you know, so you can get close to Phil Spencer to deliver the point. No, I mean, look. Look, I'll tell you something else that happened this week. So I had issues with my Mass Effect 3 DLC. Like I could not get my DLC to load because of the I don't know why. Something was going on with the cloud, or I don't know. They told me to get in touch with EA. It was a big pain in the ass. So after I talked to Microsoft, they called back, and I just figured they were calling me back to, you know, because they call back and they ask you how the service was, things like that. I actually did a Q&A with them, and it was actually a pretty nice Q&A. They are actually, you know, they understand that their line for the Xbox X is that it is for the hardcore game enthusiasts. It'll play their games a little bit better. So EA said, you know, so that's, but, you know, they did listen to what I said, and they were like, yeah, nobody talks to us like this, you know, and it wasn't being disrespectful. I was like, man, do you really think that there's another console out there that can do pretty much the exact same thing? It's $100 cheaper, you know, and they've got a bigger ecosystem. So it's just, you know, and that's what I said to them, you know, and, you know, let me get into some other stuff I've been seeing. The reason why they're talking about the sales, let me make this clear. Understand that they still believe that, trust me, they still believe that Microsoft is going to go back to being the company that they were with the OG Xbox and early with the 360. But that's not what Microsoft is doing anymore. Microsoft put out a lot of exclusive games at launch, okay? And they, for whatever reason, they didn't go out and support them. Now, again, I didn't have an Xbox, so I didn't, you know, because I made a decision I wasn't going to pay $500 for it. But nevertheless, they still believe that the only reason why the Xbox got outpaced, whatever you want to put it, is because of the power that the PlayStation had over. They don't care about the price. They don't care about the ecosystem. All they care about is what Digital Foundry has said. So now what is happening is you are seeing that they're talking about the sales. Remember, they said sales don't matter. They're talking about, you know, it was all about the games. They're now talking about, oh, we have all these games that are going to be 4K. Granted, their first-party games are games that were already, and again, remember what Digital Foundry said, games that were already optimized for the Xbox One should be able to get to 4K. That's what, I mean, that's known. So any game that was 1080p, whether it's a racing game like Forza or Gears of War, Tomb Raider. Those are games that, and again, Tomb Raider is, I think, the 4th game that they have come out and said it's going to look better and run better on the Xbox. 4th game. That's not a lot of games. Like I said, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more. So, it's been a little bit more. So, but understand that's where they are. Now, I understand, and you understand, they are a service-based company. Remember, Microsoft bought Havoc, 20 months ago? The Xbox said, well, they should hold Havoc hostage, and people have to go through them to use Havoc. There's a lot of physics engines like Havoc, but what did Microsoft turn around and say? Havoc's for everybody. Havoc is for everybody. And again, Microsoft has a program that you can apply for free, and then you can go ahead and try to make your own game, and that's fine, but that's what Microsoft is doing. So, I mean, again, that's what they're doing. They are a service-based console, and shout out to Jimmy B Gaming, because he's been giving you this information for months. Okay, he's been giving you this information for months. So, and go to his video. It's called "The Xbox Community Sucks." I think that's the name of it, but it is what it is. Well, thank you, the one and only Ghost. So, remember that I do have a PayPal and a Patreon. So feel free if you want to throw some love my way. Craig Harris, PayPal 88. Show me some love over there if you want. If not, no big deal. But thanks for all the birthday wishes. So, it is what it is. And like I've said before, the Xbox X is so powerful, it's going to be able to play games like Uncharted, Lost Legacy, Hellblade, Spider-Man PS4, which I'll get to another story about that. Aforementioned Spider-Man PS4, Days Gone, God of War, all that stuff is Gran Turismo. If you want to play that, it's so powerful that when you buy it, it's going to make those discs start playing on that console. Yeah, that's not going to happen, folks. Okay, it's not going to happen. So, it is what it is. So, so it's the ecosystem of games, and what you're seeing now. They're saying that the Xbox community is in meltdown mode and stuff like that. What they are realizing is that they don't have any exclusive games to sell the console. Yes, they have bought the console. Okay, let me make that clear. What's up, J-Dub? Thank you. So that's the console now. They want the console. They've bought the console, but shout out to Yang Yi. You all need to go to that video. That video, he clearly states what everybody else knows. That is that console is only going to appeal to a niche group of people. I'm not here to say it's not going to sell. Yeah, like J-Dub said, hit that like button. J-Dub went ahead and got him one. So, but I'm still going to beat him on that Forza 7. He'll just be losing when he's in 4K. So, and I'll be in 4K, but I'll be in upscale 4K for my S. Yeah, they bought Minecraft. They want a piece of every platform. That's exactly right, Ryan. I mean, again, and if I can see it, everybody can see it. It's not that difficult to see that. Okay? I mean, you're getting nothing but bullshit from Aaron Greenberg talking about exclusives aren't that important. Again, there's a reason why he is saying that. It's not like he's just saying that out of his ass. He is saying that because that's what Microsoft truly believes. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Everybody's got to understand that. Thank you, Stephen King. Thank you very much, sir. So, yeah, it's going to say video is unavailable because everybody's unmodded. So the only people I've kept as mods is Savage Uger and J-Dub. So, and again, like I said, I'm going to mod everybody again on my next podcast, but it'll be different mods because everybody deserves a round in the table. So everybody deserves to sit at the round table, I should say. That's my birthday juice talking there. So, so the CPU did bring a lot of people back to earth, but I'll give credit where credit is due because I said I would. And them announcing the Rise of the Tomb Raider game being 4K native, or having a 4K native mode, and Killer Instinct being 4K native, that's all good news if you want to play those older games. Like I said, Rise of the Tomb Raider is 2 years old, and I haven't beaten it because I'm stuck on some bucket where I got to put water in a bucket. It's something stupid. Like I said, I hate puzzles, and I just gave up on it. It took me out of the mood of playing the game. So I do need to go ahead and finish that game. So I might try to finish it. But I got Uncharted. I'm doing Uncharted first, and I'll be buying Madden hopefully tomorrow. I'll be working up there. J-Dub, it's old as hell. You're right, J-Dub, but let's get, I mean, again, I'm giving credit where credit is due. We're both Xbox guys. Let's just give them a round of applause. And you know, we got to keep it moving. So, okay, well, the Rise of the Tomb Raider on Shitfire. Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox X is close to the PC because it's in ultra settings, but it's at 30 FPS. Again, where PC, yeah, I am old enough to drink, yeah. where PC, where it's at, PC is at 60. I've seen that game running 4K ultra, and it does look fantastic. I played it for about 10 minutes at a really good friend of mine's house. So actually, I had some Star Citizen news too, and now I can't find it. But anyway, it is what it is. So Microsoft wants them Sony exclusives. You're right, keeping it real. Again, make no mistake about it. If Phil Spencer could walk out there and say, MLB The Show, and it won't stop with that. My whole point about it is that last generation when Sony was struggling, and they were, let's keep it real. They were really struggling. They reached out to Microsoft for crossplay because, again, they were looking at it as a way to survive, and Microsoft told them no. And again, you don't negotiate from a power of weakness. All right, so it is what it is. So, Sonny and VR, what did Red Gaming Tech say? Just give us a quick synopsis of what he said. So you're older than me. Yeah, you might be. I just turned 21. So. When did they say it's running Rise of the Tomb Raider? And that just happened like an hour ago there, 901. I mean, you can pull it up on Google. Matter of fact, let me see if I can make a warped attempt to do it. But yeah, Square Enix, again, the developer, remember what I told you guys, when the developer said they could do it, I would share it. And that's, matter of fact, let me see if I can just go ahead and pull it on up now. Attempt. What's going on, Wolfflow? Make a warped attempt again about it. Oh, come on, Google. Don't do this on my birthday. Yeah, we're in the post. I mean, my birthday is going to last till Sunday as far as I'm concerned. So let me type this in, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Xbox X. So I did have to leave the chat. So I'm just going to type in 4K native, and yep, here it is. Again, it's on WCCF Tech, and I am going to screen here. Let's see if I can. Let's see if my little bitty hand here can pull this up. Okay, I just pulled it up on the screen. So, again, this is August 21st of this year. Again, you see Gamescom 2017. You all got to understand, Gamescom is still going on. You all do know that, right? It didn't just end on Sunday. So, but this has been announced at Gamescom. There's another, Andromeda got criticized so much. There's reasons not to go back. I agree with that. Trash. But anyway, all right, so Square Enix, hopefully you all can see this because I did have to leave the chat. Square Enix just revealed that Rise of the Tomb Raider will have Xbox One X support with the game running at native 4K resolution. That's from the developer. And boy, that's nothing. Like I said, when the developer comes out and confirms it, I would be happy to put it on my channel. That's what I'm doing. I'm being, I'm what's that word? I'm being consistent with what I said. So since the update will be available on November 7th. again, I don't know about the DLC and all that kind of stuff, but it's got 3 modes on there, similar to what the Pros got. This every mode, I want to say their 1080p mode is, which I was surprised they didn't do 1080p 60 with ultra settings, but apparently the 4K version does run native. So runs native, and I believe it's running at high settings or ultra settings or kind of settings. So, I mean, you all get the picture. So it is what it is. It's just applaud and move on. This is where I've asked you guys smart enough to understand if Sony can get this game to run at 4K with 4.2, close to native with medium settings. Microsoft with 60 flops should be able to get it to native. And again, the game was already optimized on the Xbox. Remember, they had it for a year. That was a 1-year exclusive deal on the Microsoft console. So again, the game was 1080p. It was already optimized. You know, it was already optimized. So it is what it is, folks. I mean, I've always said that that they should be able to, but I would always wait to make sure that the developers gave it to you. So this game, Project Cars 2, and Ark, which I did see Ark go from being 4K to being 1440p 60, which again, I don't have an issue with it. So okay, Chris Jones, it is 4K native 60. I don't disagree with that. But again, you all don't have to get into a pissing match with their community. It is what it is. It's 4K enriched in performance. Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Spartan, you're saying that the Xbox bandwidth is false? What is the bandwidth? I can't remember what it was. So, yeah, and Chris, again, this don't get caught up in what it is. I mean, look, Horizon Zero Dawn is one of the best looking games I've ever seen. So, but Tomb Raider was as well. That game was, I mean, if you play it on the Pro, it's in medium settings on the Pro. It looks stunning. Okay, it flat looks stunning. So, okay, so enrich mode is okay. So Corey, the 4K mode is native, medium, high settings. That's for Rise of the Tomb Raider on the Xbox. I mean, I'm just asking because but enrich mode is checkerboard, but at ultra settings. Oh, okay. So it's true 4K, but at ultra settings. Okay, well, this is the thing. All right, but see, all right. Not to put on a fanboy hat here, on the Xbox or on the PlayStation as well, but it's at mid settings. It's at mid settings. So max is 286 Mbps. What was it supposed to be? I mean, what is that the bandwidth? So what was it supposed to be? So it's tough to do a new PC build. Yeah, big shout out to J-Dub for donating that GPU. Go directly to the manufacturer and order your GPU. She looks stunning. The background on the water looked like hot garbage. Well, understand that's an alpha mode that you're looking at. It's an alpha mode. The X1 is 326 supposedly. I mean, again, what was it supposed to be? I mean, that's all I'm asking. What was it supposed to be? So it's not about it. I wouldn't have believed you. Yeah, I mean, again, here's the problem really, really quick, Ryan. Here's what they don't understand. This is no diss on them because I didn't understand it either. If you buy an Xbox, and shout out to J-Dub, I wanted to ask him real quick if he's still here. What does he think about that Guardians of the Galaxy in 4K? But they put a UHD Blu-ray player in the console, the Xbox One S, so you can watch Blu-ray movies, not so you can play video games. So again, they That's what they're doing. I mean, I don't know. And I've told people, look, you can ride or walk, you can leave it or love it, haul ass, take your shit. This is what they're doing. So anybody who thinks that anybody who thinks that's not what Microsoft is doing is silly. Now, with that said, the Xbox X, shout out to OBJ. Shout out to OBJ. So what's up there, J-Dub? Yeah, I see you there, JD. So anybody buying the Xbox X is that's Microsoft's nod, wink, tip of the hat for the gamers in their community. Again, it's for the gamers in their community. So the bandwidth's supposed to be 326 and it's only 280 something. I mean, is that true? Is it only 280 something? Do they have to unlock it or something like that? I mean, I'm not buying one, so it doesn't matter to me what it is, but I mean, I don't know what that means in regular terms. So yes, I'm 68 years old. So yeah, and I look at the Xbox X as a next gen console. I mean, they're doing 4K 60, you know, on some. I mean, again, look, both the Xbox and the PlayStation Pro both play enhanced games. This whatever ecosystem you're in, and I'm in both. So, and I've said to people before complaining, if you got an extra Xbox and you don't want it, send it to me and I'll donate it to Shriners Hospital or Kentucky Children's Hospital. I mean, I get it if you don't want one because you bought it thinking that if you bought it thinking, well, you're going to get a whole bunch of exclusives and things like that. I understand why you're disappointed in it. So, you know, well, thank you, Sonny and VR, for the 4K tacos. No, not till Monday, Ryan. Yes, please tune in Monday because I am off. The 4K taco review at 12:30. 12:30, 4K taco review. The question for you guys is, will I use dynamic hot sauce? Will I go with the dynamic hot sauce is the mild sauce? Do I go with the Fury of Native, the red sauce? Or do I sum it up with the checkerboarding sauce of the medium, or whatever that is, whatever it is. So there, you know what I'm going to do, the hot sauce. Yeah, there it is. So it's, but yeah, it is what it is. You need 280 to achieve that. Okay. I don't know what their bandwidth is. I don't think it matters. So you're going to have 60 FPS, then 4K any day. Again, all the people, I just don't understand this. If you're big into 4K, 60, or whatever, you got a game on PC because consoles target 30 FPS. There are some exceptions, but like driving games. But again, Forza 3, again, is in 30 FPS, and I don't have it. Yes, my 4K tacos in HDR review. That's what I'm going to call it. So, ultra sides, yeah, maybe. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm also going to do a Doritos review because they're going to have the green Doritos. So I'm going to go ahead and do that review as well. Like I said, I'm not going to get an Xbox X, but it's going to make me fat because of all the food that's coming in it. So 50%. Yeah, 4K is only like 20% of the market. So you're right about that, JD. Yeah, in the United States it is. Now, again, that's going to go up a little bit this year because a lot of these TVs are coming down. Okay, there's going to be a big sale probably starting tomorrow at Best Buy for 4K TVs because of Labor Day. Microsoft needs to fucking release games. They don't have any games. Okay, look, I'm not saying that to be funny or to be facetious. Look, they don't have any games. So they're wanting crossplay. That way they could just share the platform. Number two, they're no longer competing against Sony. Okay? They're not competing against Sony. Sony's way too far ahead. That train has left the station. They're competing with Nintendo. That's why they're going to push Super Lucky Tales and Cuphead hard. One, they're release games, and two, when you go to the store, you're going to see Super Lucky Tales there because of the Super Lucky Tales there. Because they want kids to see Super Lucky Tales, and then kid goes home, says, mommy, I want Super Lucky Tails, she has to go and buy an Xbox. So because she has to go out and buy an Xbox, in order to get her Xbox to do anything, they have to activate Xbox Live. Now, yeah, they'll give them 3 days for free or 7 days. They may even do 14 days for free. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, that's the truth. Now, now ask yourself, you got a kid wanting Super Lucky Tails and Cuphead, and then you got the Xbox S on shelf, and you got the Nintendo Switch. Well, if they want to play Lucky Tails, they got to have an Xbox. It is what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. So, So, you know, it is what it is. Well, understand the developers, especially in the 6th generation, they were doing, also some Nintendo news. Skyrim on there is getting rave reviews on that Switch. They said it's a really good port for the Switch. So that's early reviews from Eurogamer. So Nintendo news, and Nintendo's releasing a ton of games. You know, they got a Metroid game coming out, a Mario game coming out. I mean, it's going to be Titans fighting it out at November, December. But don't get caught up. I agree with Jimmy B Gaming. The Xbox community doesn't need to get caught up in NPD. They don't need to get caught up in all that other BS. Just go buy the damn games. So, yeah, well, let me tell everybody why they're doing a Disney adventure, okay? Because they want to start building a outside relationship with Disney, okay? There's rumors, let me make this clear, there's rumors that they're in talks with Disney for a Halo movie, okay? That's the rumor. Now, it's a rumor. Let me just cap it right there. That's a rumor, okay? Sony wants to make a Halo movie, but Sony wants a Halo game built on its console, on its platform, in order to do the movie. So, but yeah, I'm gonna buy the train game. I mean, it is what it is. But how many people are going to play Life is Strange? You all do know Life is Strange comes out when? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? That comes out. So, but this month alone, Sony has devastated Microsoft with exclusive console content. Now, 2 of the games are cross-platform games. Lawbreakers and Hellblade are both cross-platform. So, since they're both cross-platform, they're going to go ahead and I don't want to hear people say they don't do cross-platform gaming. So, yeah, Marvel, yeah, Disney owns Marvel, they own Star Wars, yeah. And again, why wouldn't you want to build a working relationship with that group of people? I mean, so that's the truth. You ask yourself that as a businessman or woman, you ask yourselves that. I mean, that's a good idea for them. Sony's doing business with them right now. You know, Sony is doing business with them right now. So, you know, it is what it is. So you should have invested in Disney a long time ago. Yeah. You should always get whatever you have in your house, you should try to have stock in it. So, you know, because I have stock in Hewlett Packard, I have stock in Xbox, I have stock in Samsung. So it's just, you should buy, you know, that, you know, Cat is talking to me. Okay. It's not a lot. Yeah. Well, Disney's got another movie coming out with Thor Ragnarok. So their stock should shoot up a little more. Sony runs Spider-Man, which is Marvel's flagship. Well, not anymore. See, Marvel, and as far as comic books, it does. But yeah, Spider-Man is no longer their flagship. So yeah, Sony got Star Wars marketing rights. They parlayed their relationship with Marvel into marketing rights. I mean, again, it is what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. So it's but how many people out there bought the Xbox X? You know, I mean, on that early pre-order thing. How many people bought it? So, and look, I'm telling you right now, that thing is going to sell well. it's going to sell well. Stock in porno. Yeah, there you go. So no, I did not buy one because they did not. Nobody from the Xbox community went ahead and put $250 in my PayPal. So yes, Sony and Disney are competitors because Sony has their own. Sony is trying to buy an animated studio. So I think Illumination, I think that's what it's called. They're wanting to buy that. So what's going on out there? Yeah, Billy Doc, did you buy the Scorpio edition? So, I'm just asking. I mean, who bought the Xbox X is here. So, you got one? Okay, I see. All right, that's cool. So that's one person. I know J-Dub got one. That's two. So who else got one out there? So, I mean, I didn't get one. So, here's what's bad about that is that pre-order, you can get more for the PlayStation Pro going in on that thing than you could on the Xbox S. That's terrible. So, all right, so that's 3 people. So, all right, it's 4 people. All right, so quite a few are making that investment. So, let me ask this for the people who bought one. What are you expecting out of it? What is going to be your go-to game that you just you can't wait for it to come out? Or are you buying it because it's new tech, which I get that too. I'm not, I'm just asking. So, like I said, I'm going to buy one. Okay, that's a 5th person. Okay, I'm going to buy one, but I'm going to buy one in when they announce exclusive content. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, all right, that's a multi-plat. All right. That's a multi-plat, but okay. I understand that. So, now you do know, Spartan God, that most of the content is going to be on the PlayStation. So as long as you understand that, you should be good. Backwards compatibility multi-plats, but am leaning towards PC by a hair. Oh, okay. Well, you can get both of them. I got it. So I understand backwards compatibility as well because I'm taking advantage of that. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2 and something called PUBG. Okay. Make a nice profit on eBay. Okay, look, let me tell everybody this. They're going to flood the markets with that console starting in October. You're going to get one more pre-order list, and then you're going to get, put it like this. You'll be able to walk into the store November 8th and buy one. So, yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the Pro. If you want the content, which I understand. I'm a Star Wars fan. So, yeah, the content for me is huge. Speaking of that, if you got Netflix, Rogue One is on Netflix. If you haven't seen it yet. But you should watch it because friggin' the scene with Darth Vader alone is worth you sitting down watching it. So, yeah, I understand that, but this is a question for the people that got the Xbox. So I've seen Star Wars Battlefront 2, but that's a multi-plat. So what? Yes, is on both is a must. Okay, well, I understand. I don't get that, but that's fine. I understand. So backwards compatibility. Well, you don't need an Xbox X for backwards compatibility. You get the S. So yeah, Sony's got the Pro, the VR, and the Slim. Yeah, they got and Sony's got some big announcement coming up. I have no idea what it is. I have people tweet me. I'm like, ugh. So I have no idea what it's going to be. So, but it's oh man, what other news happened when I was away? Did anybody buy Lawbreakers? Yeah, Forza 7 in 4K does look fantastic. So, Super Lucky Tales. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one. You never seen a Star Wars and never will. Oh my God. Well, then you're not going to be able to enjoy Star Wars Battlefront, Chris. You will not be able to enjoy that because it's all based on all the Star Wars stories. So, PS4 Slim got a GT Sports bundle. Okay, well, that's cool. Yeah, because it was teased for PlayStation Europe. And remember, Gran Turismo, like it or not, is the biggest racing game in the world. It's the biggest racing game in the world. So I know people are really excited about it. So, Both consoles have a lot to offer. I mean, again, you're right. I have both consoles, so I'm not. You're right. So, oh, Disneyland 4K. Okay. No, let me tell you this. EA is really pushing Star Wars Battlefront, and Janine Garvanker, she's out in front, and she would not put her name out there if they did not have a lot of stuff. And so did the guy that plays Finn. So he's put his name out there too. So, you know, it is what it is. So you got an Xbox X for your console. You're buying it because it's the new console. I understand that too. I mean, yeah, see, to me, you got three groups of people that are buying it. You got the group of people that are going to buy it to play their games on it. You got another group that's getting it because it's going to be the cool thing to have. Then you got the other people getting it because of the new tech. So, you know, it is what it is. So GT is their biggest franchise. They didn't even do a custom pro. People shouldn't expect. Well, yeah, I don't disagree with that because, again, they don't need to do it for the pro. The pro's got what? Destiny. They've got a Destiny bundle. You know they're going to announce a Call of Duty and Star Wars bundle. I mean, that's going to happen. So that will happen as well. So also PlayStation, I think right now is having a sale on like 15 games. So yes, Jana is a beautiful girl. I mean, she's a beautiful woman. I should take that back. So yeah, I want her to have my little cinnamon baby. So Skate 4 and maybe NBA Live on a deep sale. Yeah, I'm done with, well, are you going to buy Anthem? Yeah, see, after what EA did with Mass Effect, I'm not going to give them. I am going to buy Madden because I buy Madden every year. But I bought it last year as well. But that's the last EA game I'm going to buy is Madden. I'm not buying no more EA games after this. Well, Dragon Age. But Dragon Age isn't due out for a while. But there is some artwork that's popped up online for Dragon Age out of BioWare. Looks cool. Looks cool. Yeah, Call of Duty and Star Wars will be custom. Yeah, and if they do the Star Wars one, imagine them putting a stormtrooper on the side of that thing this year. Oh my God. You know, just unbelievable. I lost sleep. Yeah, I would lose sleep too. That girl was running around my house, Billy Doc. Yeah, I would not sleep at all. Yeah, I couldn't wait to get home. So yeah. Yeah, I agree with you about flipping them. Yeah, I don't know why people bought two. Yeah, Dragon Age is coming back. So they had a artwork wolf flow of Solus. Is that his name? So a theme Xbox One S Assassin's Creed or Shadow of War. Again, I don't disagree with that, but that puts you, try to understand that's no longer what Microsoft and Xbox is going to do. And that doesn't mean I agree with you on the Assassin's Creed bundle. Okay, that game should have come with the Xbox. So, in my opinion, there should be two Xbox bundles, okay? Xbox X bundles. And they still might be. That may be another announcement that they make. But if they did an Assassin's Creed bundle and or a Forza bundle, and they could have charged $549 for that bundle. At that point, or even $500 for that bundle. I just can't get over $500 and no games out for that console, except and give them credit, a lot of the older games that they're wanting people to come into the system with. So, you know, it is what it is. So, you know. Yeah, and Xbox still does have, they got the Shadow of War marketing rights. They got Assassin's Creed. They got Madden. But here's the thing about Madden that would drive me crazy. The PlayStation version on the Pro is the exact same version as on the Xbox X. It's the same version. So when I go buy mine, and I need to ask J-Dub what Madden looked like. I forgot to ask him that. But I need to ask him what exactly, because if he's free tonight, I'm going to see if he wants to do a kind of a review of it. So are they doing a custom theme Red Dead? Possibly, yeah. I mean, wouldn't shock me. So, yeah. People bought them. They're already showing up on eBay for like $1,000. Like, that shit ain't worth it. You know, that shit is not worth it. So, it's going to do a little bit more than the Pro. And you got people saying to me ultra settings and high settings. I'm like, man, that's the problem with them, is that they don't understand that the average consumer is going to go to that store and see $500, and they're going to be like, who gives two fucks about, well, of course, this will get taken down now. They'll say, who gives two dag-ons about 4K Ultra when it's $500? $500 is a turnoff. I told Microsoft that when I talked to them. So, yeah, and again, the people in the Sony community, I mean, what you guys have got to understand, and shout out again to Jimmy B Gaming, because when the consoles, the Sony community did not go ape when Hellblade was on PC or Nier Automata went to PC. So I don't understand why the Xbox community gets upset when their games go to PC, because that's the only reason why they get in the games in the first place. So, that's the only reason they're getting them. So I did not pre-order a SNES Classic. No, I did not order one. So now I come to think of it, I probably should have. So, but I still have an Atari 2600 that works. For you guys who don't know, I still have an Atari 2600 with like 28 games, and all the games still work. I've got everything from Missile Command to Combat to I've got all that. Space Invaders, Freeway. So Tom Brady is cursed now, Madden cover. Yeah, that's what people have been saying. We've got to wait and see if he can break it. So also remember, Microsoft has got Doritos and they got the 4K taco. Don't forget about that. So yeah, don't forget about that, guys. So yeah, see, the Switch is going to be held for ransom on eBay. I know that for sure. So SNES Classic will be worth $300. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what games. Anybody know what games are putting out for the SNES Classic? But I mean, you all understand my point, is that I don't understand why people are arguing with the PlayStation community and the Xbox community, because I've got both consoles and they're okay. I mean, I do like playing Forza. I am getting more into it. I am going to play Uncharted, Lost Legacy today. Or less about the puzzles. I mean, I'm ugh. And then later tonight we're going to watch Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's a good day. I'm having a good day so far. Yeah, Sony having a bundle with I mean, it's the Microsoft fanboys are already shitting green. I mean, it's a lot of them are in free for all at this point. So I think that Age of Empires announcement really threw them. But understand, Microsoft never said we got a huge announcement for the Xbox. They just said we have a huge game announcement. What happened is they read into that, and that's on them. That's why I said I'd rather have a small channel with smart subs than a big channel with a bunch of idiots for subs. So Lost Legacy, well, yeah, and it should. It was built ground up for the Pro, but yeah, it's got is it 1440p HDR? I think it is. So, we're gonna find out, because I'm gonna fire it up here in a few minutes. So, but yeah, I mean, anybody got any questions? And like I said, me and J-Dub are going to try to stream Madden hopefully this weekend. So, are you waiting on your Lost Legacy? Yeah, I went. It's physical, and it's I went ahead and just got it for the hell of it. So, I'm going to platinum it. I think you have to play it on Crushing. Okay, but I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it in whatever it's defaults to and play on it. So I'm excited about it. So, got to support Naughty Dog. See, what Naughty Dog will do now is now their team will start working on The Last of Us 2. So, me and J-Dub sound the same. Well, like I said, he's got a head start because he's already got it. So he's already got it. So the mid shit again. Well, understanding Iron Wolf is right. Remember TurboGrafx 16 and all that kind of stuff? That was mid-gen. So 1440p 30 like Uncharted, but Digital Foundry, it runs at a unconfirmed higher resolution than that. It wouldn't, if it's unconfirmed, then I don't know why Digital Foundry would report that, but okay. It wouldn't surprise me if they were at 1600. Now, remember what I said, 1440, 1600, all those are all those are higher definition. So, yeah, for The Last of Us Part 2, I did see that. Yeah. That's going to be a big game. That is going to be a big game. And remember, The Last of Us is going to be 3 games. I bet you The Last of Us 3 is one of the first games that's on PlayStation 5, which I think is going to be announced here in the next 16 months. Because the bottom line is this. They weren't shook. Sony wasn't shook at all by Microsoft's E3. The Gamescom pre-order, that got their attention. That got their attention because that thing did sell out. Now, it didn't sell out as fast as the fanboys would like it, but it did sell out on a lot of sites. People were waiting on that console. So, you know, people were waiting on that, and they're getting it. Shout out to them. And Jimmy B Gaming is right. Understand, there's going to be a lot of people that say they're not getting it, but they're going to turn around and buy it. You know, like I said, if one falls, like I said, if somebody puts $250 in my PayPal, I will go buy one. Okay, I'll buy one, but I'm not going to do that. You know, I can only pay because I'm only going to pay $250 for it because what I've seen is only worth $250. So, you know, market your fucking mind. Get consoles. So, market your mid-gen consoles. They have, you know, but again, they are more heavily invested into the original PlayStation because they're only selling 1 out of 5 pros. So 1 out of 5 of their sales are the pro. Most of Microsoft's sales, I'd say around the holiday, I'd say about 6 out of 10. Well, I don't even think that's their number. I think they expect 3 out of 10 consoles sold to be the new Xbox. The rest are doing that. Yeah, I'm buying Code Vein day one. Day one for me on the PlayStation. Yep. Would I buy? Yeah, it's not would. It's whenever that game is announced date, bam, bought. I've been looking forward to that game for about a year and a half. So, so you're gonna sell your SNESes and get you an Xbox? Yeah, 4K TV. Again, the 4K TVs are going to go on sale. I think starting tomorrow. They're going to go on sale. So, and I mean, again, there's Hisense and there's, I mean, if you want to get the big 3, which is, you know, I would, 4, LG, Sony, Samsung, and Vizio. Sony and Samsung have the best latency times, all right, on your shit. So they're also going to have the best pictures. LG has a good picture, but their latency times are high. So, I mean, maybe not high enough, but they're high. So, oh, you've already pre-ordered Code Vein? Damn. See, I always wait for a release date. So, you know, I expect the Pro at this point, because the PlayStation, the Xbox is selling well, or the pre-orders went so well, I do expect some kind of price drop. Probably announced at Tokyo Gaming Show. Yeah, they do have a white Pro bundle with Destiny 2. You're right. That's true, and that's going to sell well. As you know, I wouldn't mind having that because my Xbox One S is white. So, yeah, I agree. There's a reason why they haven't showed any games that are super sampled on 1080p TVs. So, no. But the beta, I guess, is shit. The beta starts tomorrow or tonight at midnight. That was my other news, man. Yeah, Call of Duty bundle or Call of Duty beta starts tonight, I think. Yeah, Sword Art game does look good, but Sword Art is not going to be on the Xbox as well. I think Sword Art is going to be on Xbox. So now see, Wolf Flow, I'm jealous. The 800D or E is what I want. But I got to finish my PC build, and my girl is not going to let me buy another 4K TV because we have two, but the higher, whatever you want to call it, it does not have HDR. So, but with that said, she only paid like she got it on sale like $249. So, you know, so I can't tell her that it's trash. I mean, you can't do that and expect your girl to be happy with you. Yeah, Samsung does have deeper blacks. Yeah, which when you have HDR on, it does look good. Look, Mass Effect on the PlayStation Pro on my Samsung TV, it looks really good, okay? It looks really good. But too bad the game don't play that good. I mean, I was very, very disappointed with that game. You all know that, though. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, look at me. So I caught up a little bit. Yeah, Sword Art. Now, will it sell well on Xbox? That's the thing. And remember, the Xbox community has never been about their games because they didn't buy them. So do not let them get you all on that. They've always been about bragging rights. They want to be able to say, we have something you don't have because that's what they got last generation. And then it didn't work out. So, but I'm telling people, you all don't need to be doing that. Just go play your games. Okay, like I said, Sony released when does Yakuza come out? That was my other question. Doesn't Yakuza, that shit should be in that out? Does it come out tomorrow maybe? I don't know. Or next week? So, because I want to get that. So, Quantum Dot fades over time. That's true. Ghost Recon looks pretty nice too, but but again, you're right, but I Ghost Recon was fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did have a good time playing it. It had a crazy ending. I'm not gonna spoil it though. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's a good one. So yeah. The 29th. So yeah, now see, Life is Strange comes out on the 29th though, right? So well, DT Roof, you need to send me that 700D. See, the Sony TV I want is a 43-inch Ultra. I've said that to people before. That's the Sony TV I want. I can just never catch it on sale. So the gameplay that pisses me off with Mass Effect was the storyline. It was the characters. They never gave us a chance to connect with the characters on that game. They just didn't. They did that on purpose, but they pretty much it was like they didn't care. You know, the characters just weren't fun. And I understand it's a spiritual successor to Mass Effect 1. In that aspect, I thought it was good. But overall, why did they send us to Andromeda when we could have just stayed in the Milky Way after the Reaper War and done exploring and helped rebuild the Citadel, all that kind of stuff. So, but we'll never know because it's gone. It's gone. You know, so it's gone. So, you know, now with that said, if I want to play Mass Effect in true 4K, I need to go. Yeah, that is right, man. The TCL is good. It is good too. So if you can grab that one, that is good too. But getting back to that Mass Effect, I don't. It was frustrating. It was frustrating. So Yakuza 0 first. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna play it. It's like I'm gonna play Life is Strange. This new one coming out because it's a prequel as well. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely get on that. But yeah, like I said, my Xbox Live thing, it's gonna go dormant in like another week and a half. It goes dormant in another week and a half. So, you know, because college football starts. College football actually starts Saturday. So once that kicks off and I got my chips and I got my salsa, I'm going to really, that's the whole thing about me playing. I'm really going to jump on my PlayStation at that point. That's when I'll be doing it. So, yeah, Warriors All-Stars is coming. Yeah, they did announce that. So, HDR10 is night and day. Yeah, now remember, all Samsung TVs have HDR10. Yeah, you're right about that. You're turning into a graphics whore with Flow. Well, man, you got to get a PC then, man. person that says Star Citizen was going to be the best looking game. Yeah, I agree with that. So Dolby Vision. If you've got the tech to take advantage of Dolby, yeah. For me, as a big Mass Effect fan, you don't want my rating on that game. It's like a 4 out of 10. So, and again, it wasn't all of BioWare's fault because EA butchered that game. EA butchered the game. So knowing that, that's why I'm not going to get another EA game except for Madden. I am going to buy Madden. So your wife and you got a 930E, but you have to body slam your wife to play games. Well, see, my girl likes playing Gravity Rush and Nier Automata. She loves those games. She didn't even know she liked it, but she saw me playing Gravity Rush. And again, you got to remember, a lot of the JRPG games that came out, they don't have HDR. So that's why the PlayStation was back on that TV, you know. And look, if she ain't happy, ain't nobody going to be happy. And the only one Ghost, he knows that. So happy wife, happy life. So the 60 FPS option. Again, OBJ, I understand that, but consoles, everybody should know consoles really concentrate on 30 FPS. So I'm excited about Shenmue, even though I've never played a Shenmue game. I was a Final Fantasy guy, so you know, she's crazy. See, when I play Hellblade, I'm going to play in 1440p. So that's just me. That's like when I played Horizon Zero Dawn, I played on the 4K. I mean, the performance was fine. You know, I did not sense any frame drops. I'm sure they're there. But again, the frame rate drops, they correct them so fast, you almost don't feel them. Now, when I'm playing Forza, when I'm driving from point A to point B, I get frame rate drops. Okay, I can sense them, but when I'm actually physically racing, I don't do that. So AMD Vega cards are disappointing. Oh, are they really? Well, what about that new AMD card that came out? Isn't that the one that's $399? Well, you can't beat $399 though, Dark 211. That's what you got to understand. Somebody's trying to build a PC. If I had a choice between paying $399 and paying like $500, again, $399 wins all the time. You know, y'all got to really understand that. So yeah, see, I never played Shenmue, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. I'm not dissing it. So I did see the trailer. It looks like it's going to be pretty fun. So yeah, I agree with that. And that's another thing that Xbox X is doing is they're going to have 7.1 and Atmos, but Atmos is expensive. Even those headphones, which are real good, but those headphones are cheaper than Beats by Dre. Yeah, the X is back on Amazon. Okay, Billy Doc, do you know why? Because like I remember I told you in the video, they have more. They had more. They just had to wait for Microsoft to go ahead and do it. So, oh no, Ryzen chip. No, please don't talk about the Ryzen chip. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, whoever buys the Scorpio needs to make sure it doesn't have a Ryzen chip in it. So, thank you, Princess. She just sent me a happy birthday. So, I need to try to get back on her podcast. She's doing an excellent job. So, go check her stuff out. She's doing it, and she actually plays her games. So, Dolby Atmos. The X only has Atmos at 5.1. Yes, but the overall technology, when you turn that shit up, it sounds really good. Again, look, 5.1 is standard. That'll blow you away. The 7.1 that the PlayStation has, that is pristine sound, especially when I play Uncharted, I'll have my headset on. So I'll have my headset on. Shout out to Mark Camacho for the headset. You notice the people that stayed mods are the people that donated. They've donated something. So this is their day too. So it's their day. They will always stay mods. But Astro headset. Yeah, I'd like to know about that because OBJ, did you do a review of your Astro headsets? Or are you going to do one and we can go check that out? So yeah. And I haven't played Persona 5, and I've heard nothing but fantastic things about that. Not Me Too Game 62. I did see your car on Forza, and I think I beat your car in a race. But you can go check it out because I'm getting better now that I've got all-wheel drive on all my cars, and I just got to get my brakes down. Once I get my brakes to bleed down right, like I should, I'll be unstoppable on that game. I mean, I'll be unstoppable. So, the Astros are good. Okay, good. So, yeah, when OBJ posts that, you all go check him out, okay? Go ahead and sub to his channel, hit that bell, and he'll hit you up on that. Good. Thanks for that, OBJ. My big plans today is to play Uncharted with my headsets on. My girl's at work, so the birthday actually was yesterday, so I don't want people to call me a fraud, but I didn't get off work till 7:30, and so by the time I got home, blah, blah, you all know the drill, but I got Uncharted. I'm getting Madden tomorrow, and my girl, we got tickets to go see Close Encounters of the Third Kind in 4K. In 4K, the re-release, the 40-year release. So, and again, if that comes out to a theater in your town, in your city, you all need to go see it. Because my next big UFO show, okay, is going to be based on a lot of that stuff. So, picking up the pack month, which is October, I'm getting Assassin's Creed. I do know I'm getting that. What else is coming in October? So, yeah, Assassin's Creed definitely. PS5 should have a rise, and it probably will. So, it probably will. The Lost Legacy is 30. Yeah, again, I have no I have no problem with it being 30. So, an old whiner. Yeah, Close Encounters 4K, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 4K. So you can't beat it. 4096p. Lost Legacy is ridiculously good. Okay, yeah, don't spoil it for me. Okay, so the Vega costs $399 and not better than GTX 1070 that costs $349. Really? Damn. Oh, I'm Wolfenstein. Yeah, I didn't know that came out in October. I thought that was a December game. Yeah. Well, then definitely Wolfenstein, Assassin's Creed. Yeah. See, Shadow of War, I don't understand that game. What's that game about, and how does it link to Lord of the Rings? Is it like a prequel? Is it just part of the overall war between the humans and Sauron? I mean, I just don't know enough about it. Why is he like with a white ghost all the time? But again, I'm not complaining. I don't know enough about the game. I've heard nothing but good things about the game. So, yeah, October, that is packed. So, some trickery to make the gameplay 60? Yeah, okay. Well, now, I got it. Yeah, don't tell me that now. Yeah, I'm going to go see the stream. No, I mean, they actually did a real good job on those effects, Ryan. So, yeah, they did a real good job. Shadow of Transactions. Woo! Yeah, I don't like that. So, yeah, I don't like microtransactions. Look, I participated in microtransactions, Mass Effect. I got all that shit. So that's why I'm the biggest Mass Effect fan on YouTube. Make no mistake about it. Know the history front and back. Understand what the game was about. Understood the ending, unlike these diaper bandits on here, these kids, these millennials who are spoiled rotten, who couldn't understand what they were supposed to do. That's why I'm so critical of Mass Effect Andromeda. It just, to me, made no sense. What it proved to me is that everybody wanted Mass Effect 4. They didn't want Mass Effect Andromeda. So that's all it proved to me. So, that October 27th. Now, when is not Shadow of War? Evil Within 2. I mean, I guess the Evil Within 1, the evil's still there. So go with a midget. Oh my God. So Shadow of Arkham. But yeah. So, but you all understand what I'm saying. No, I did not see that. With Rocket Raccoon as the main character. Nah. Well, but again, you got to understand Horizon Zero Dawn really changed the industry. That the way they did that game was stunning. So Destiny 2, yeah, I'll look into buying Destiny 2. So I'll look into Destiny 2. So I don't like those type of games, but I may, yeah, I don't know. So we'll have to wait and see. So, but again, if they ripped off Horizon, don't be shocked, because that Horizon, the character, the story, and people say the story was not that good, and I like the story in Horizon. But again, I understand, I really like that character. So I thought that character was a really cool character. So, yeah. So, yeah. Now remember, the mods are off today. Even though they're in the room, they should not be banning people. So yeah, if you all want to go in on each other, yeah, help knock yourselves out. In boost mode, I don't know. I'm gonna find out, because my PlayStation is already in boost mode. So, it is what it is, guys. I mean, like I said, try not to get caught up in all that legacy bullshit online. The PlayStation was a machine built by and designed by gamers for games. The Xbox has a lot of cool media features, and if you want to keep paying out of pocket for them, then be my guest. So, and like I said, frame rate drops are going to happen. It's a console, guys. But I understand what the Xbox community wants. They, and they're not getting it, so they've been crying this week. But hopefully, the game announcements today or over the last 3 days help soothe their bruised ego. So, PUBG, I did see that. I know what a pub is. That's where I can go get a beer and some fries. But I don't know what a PUBG is. So, I did see Microsoft get publishing rights to that. So good for them. Good for them. So you rather play games, not features. I understand. I totally get that. Well, then you would want to stick to either a PC or a PlayStation. So I understand that, though. No, the boost mode and rapid pack math is not the same. Although rapid pack math has been used already. It's been used on Madden. It was used on Mass Effect. So I mean, again, it is what it is. So the Pro CPU is 2.2. Okay. All right. What would the Pro be able to do if they put a 2.8 in there, and then they put a I don't know, like something to the equivalent of 8 to 10 T-flops? What would that kind of look like? What would those games look like? I'm just asking a question. So, scared to run boost mode. Okay. So, I'm just asking. So, because to me, 2.2 and 2.1 don't sound a whole lot different. Yeah, I have Pro boost mode, and it's fine. I mean, I don't know what it's really. If it was 2.8, you'll be running 60. Okay, well, again, then you're probably looking at what the next PlayStation is going to be. You're probably looking at anywhere from 2.8 to 3.0 CPU, and then you're looking at anywhere from 8 to 10 T-flops. And then you'll hit, your games will be 1440p and hit 60 all the time. So it is. So FT13, nothing can fix. Oh, Friday, is that Friday the 13th? All right. The UI is much faster. Yeah, I mean, look, what I've noticed on my Pro is you have a faster UI. You have some faster load times. So it is what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. So I let my live run out until they give me a reason to renew it. Forza 3 is one of the free games next month. Oh, okay. Well, see, I didn't know that. Well, yeah, I have Forza 3. So if you want to hit me up, again, Situated Spoon 26. So, you know, on the Xbox, and then on the PlayStation, it's like 654 or something like that. So, yeah. Well, I mean, again, they're going to complain about something with Flow. Here's what I found out: people are going to complain about something. So, yeah, Forza 3 is next. I mean, again, if you have an Xbox and you don't have Forza 3, I recommend it. I mean, I'm not just saying that to be funny. Yeah, it's actually a really cool game. So, you know, it's just a good game. So 4K textures and assets, true 4K. Yeah, I mean, if that matters to you, I mean, to me, then you should game on PC. But that's just my opinion if that's really good to you. So, but all right, guys, I'm going to actually get out of here. I've been here an hour and a half, and I need to go ahead and start playing Uncharted. So, but I do appreciate everybody coming by for the big birthday podcast. And thanks for all the birthday wishes and things like that. And like I said, hit me up, Craig Harris on Patreon, and actually PayPal me, Craig Harris 88. You know, hit me up on that if you all want to donate to the cause and keep me from monetizing my videos that keep getting taken down. You know, so like 3 of my videos got taken down, and I got a thing here from Google AdSense I have to sign up for. So. Because I'm like an official Google partner, whatever it is. So, but there it is. All right, I got to open that. All right, guys. So thank you all for all the birthday wishes. And again, the Xbox X, look, they've delivered Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider 4K, Killer Instinct. That's in 4K native as well. So shout out to them for being able to do that. You guys that are early adopting it, hopefully you guys take advantage of that. Let us know what it's like, because I have an Xbox One S. So, of course, you know, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I don't know if it has any multiplayer, but maybe this gives everybody an opportunity to go back and check it out. Again, it was a cool game. So, and thank you all for stopping by, and thank you all for the birthday wishes, and I am off to play Uncharted on my PlayStation. So shout out to all you guys. And we're close to 300 subs on the channel. So I do appreciate that. So as Sally Field would say, you like me. You really, really like me. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for the birthday wishes. And shout out to everybody. Go check out Zaire. He'll do the multiplayer podcast today. Go check that channel out later tonight. I'm sure he'll have a real good show for you guys. So big shout out to Porter Rock 77 for inviting me on to the 60 frames no lag. Shout out to Jay Fonzarelli, keeping it real. Shout out to Kid Smooth, don't need the damage control anymore. The console is what it is. And just shout out to everybody in both communities. And it's okay to disagree, but don't be disagreeable. Again, I will do another podcast tomorrow when I get that Madden game. So I'll do a review of that in the evening. So thanks for coming, guys. I do appreciate your time. And this is Craig Harris, the black man in the green chair. And remember, if you go out tonight, do what? Take it easy, guys. Peace.